Double XL freshman list. Been regretting doing this video, but I'm out of ideas, so here we go.
Yeah. We the new culture. We the new culture. We the new culture.
Yo, what's up guys? Gabe here, and today I'm gonna be doing my Double XL freshman list. I think everyone's done this at this point in the rap community. I just wanted to get mine out there because I think mine's a bit different. I think mine's risky. I think I'm trying to go for, if I'm right, you better watch out, because okay. But yeah, I've got some hot takes in there, and I'll start off with people who won't make it. 2 weeks ago, I would have said YNW Melly would be on the list, guarantee, for sure. I mean, Murder on My Mind, I can't remember, freaking feature with Kanye West, Mixed Personalities, Blue Balenciagas are virtual, and his album's pretty good anyways. But now, I think in the past week, he's been connected to a double murder of his best friends. It's a weird sight. It's sad if he did do it. If he didn't do it, it's kind of sad too, because it's wasting part of his life, and I think that one reason alone will knock him out from getting the Double XL freshman list. Also, people who won't make it, any Toronto rapper. I know some people think Killy could make it, which I don't disagree with. He's talented enough. I just don't think he's mainstream enough. I don't think they'd recognize him as what he is. He is amazing. Honestly, he's pure fire, but he's not gonna make it. And finally, people who aren't gonna make it, Bhad Bhabie. Okay, she's 15 and going on a cover of a magazine with a condom brand as their sponsor is not the best look for that magazine. She couldn't make it. She is mainstream enough. I think there's basically room for her. But it won't happen. So let's get into my list now. My list, random female rapper. Doesn't matter who. I don't listen to many female rappers, so I don't have someone to put into the slot, but there's always a female rapper. I think for the past few years there's always been a female rapper. Last year was Stefflon Don, which no one cared about, because is she really that popping outside of the UK? Exactly. So yeah, it's gonna be random. I've heard Rico Nasty. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but if you're on the list, cool, good for you. Okay, but odds are you're gonna fall off. That's all I'm saying. Next is probably the second most obvious, I think, and it's Sheck Wes. Mo Bamba's just out of this world mainstream. It's a meme. It's literally all over the place. You can't go anywhere without it. And his album Mud Boy is good too, I guess. I don't know. I didn't listen to it, But yeah, Sheck Wes is gonna be on there. Third and fourth, I've got a bit of a duo, Lil Baby and Gunna. Double XL are stupid not to put both of them on there, if not one of them. They're both absolutely insane. They're popping. Lil Baby has an album with Gunna and then an album without Gunna that came out within the last 6 months of 2018, which is ridiculous. That's unreal work rate. And there are features on everywhere. Literally, you can't go on any album with features and not see Lil Baby and Gunna. right? I mean, you're not gonna go on a J. Cole album and find Lil Baby and Gunna because J. Cole doesn't feature anyone. Let's be honest here, but Lil Baby and Gunna are on like 21 Savage's album, A Boogie's album. I forget, like literally they're on Ski Mask's album, yeah. So they're on every album you find. They're gonna be on this list. Fifth, I got Lil Mosey. Okay, Seattle kid. He's unreal. Every song he has is good, if not great. He just hasn't had that mainstream attention that he probably deserves. I think he literally just needs to find that one song that'll take him over the edge and become amazing. And until then, I mean, he's still awesome, and he'll probably make this list. The only reason he wouldn't make this list, I think, would be if they went with the same reason that I think Bad Baby's not going to make it, and that's because he's 16 and Akana Brand's the sponsor. But I mean, he's also known to smoke weed, and so it doesn't really matter for him, I don't think. I think it's just because Bad Baby's female, which I mean is kind of sick in the head if you really think about it, but that's all it is, you know. Seventh, I have Comethazine. He's popping. That's all it is, you know. He's popping. I do think that he does sound a bit too similar in all of his songs. If you go from like Walk to Bands to DeMar DeRozan, it's kind of the same rap. But there's no way they're not gonna put him on there, I don't think, unless, I mean, he rejects it, which would be stupid of him because he's gonna go irrelevant anyways in 6 months. So may as well just get the XXL list, you know. That's all I'm saying. I like his music though. Don't get me wrong. I like his music, but he is gonna go irrelevant. It's just bound to happen. And I think the most obvious one is the next one. Is if you don't think Juice WRLD is gonna be on the XXL list, it's because he's gonna reject it because he's basically the guarantee to be invited. So it is. I mean, Ski Mask did it, X did it, right? And I think I mean, even if he's big, he's probably too big at this point, but he's gonna do it anyways because it's publicity, I guess. I don't know. It's not like he's Cardi B big, right? Where Cardi B can reject it, like be like, no, I'm mainstream. Juice WRLD isn't as mainstream, I don't think. I mean, he's big, but like he's not mainstream. Yeah, so he's gonna be on there. If not, he probably rejects it, which I mean, people have done that in the past, Lil Skies, and yeah. So now the final three. I was having a tough time filling these spots, honestly, especially with YNW Melly. I know for sure he's not making it now. So I kind of went with Jaden Smith, which I mean his album this year was good, and his album I forget the name, the one that Icon was on was good too. It's just I don't know. I guess people think that he won't make it because I mean he got his fame from his dad. I mean, as much as you know he's been around, I don't think they have many other rappers unless they go with. I mean, there's still a very good chance that someone blows up between now and when they pick the list. I think they picked the list in April and then released it in June, right? So there's still time for someone to come out of nowhere, or someone that we're listening to now, but not paying attention to go mainstream. But I think for now, I'm going with Jaden Smith, which leaves 2 more spots. And I went with Young Pinch. He has 2 songs with those guys, both amazing. I don't know if he still qualifies. I just had a lot I just went through my playlist and I'm like, oh yeah, he could make it. I just don't know. I honestly don't know if he's eligible. Jesus fucking Christ, I can't speak. And the final one, I could be retarded or a genius, and it's kind of building on his confidence. I put Dax on the list. Now, if you know Dax, he just recently was in a beef with Tory Lanez and kind of blew up from that. His music's awesome. Honestly, he's got good music. If he doesn't make it, it's because he's not mainstream enough. If he does make it, I wouldn't be surprised if it's because he has a song between here and then that blows up and goes absolutely mainstream. Because I think he has that kind of talent. He has that. His confidence though is kind of a problem, you know. But he's got that kind of talent to make it to the next level, I think. I mean, he could just be belittled and just called a YouTube rapper, which, I mean, that's all it is. I make YouTube videos. What can I say? But yeah, that would be the only reason he's not there. So yeah, that's my list. Be sure to roast me in the comments because I know it's a pretty bad list. But hey, I'm sorry. That's all it is. Be sure to subscribe because I'm at 9 subs at the time of this recording. I want to get to 75 subs at the end of the year. I know it's February, but at the end of the year, I want 75 subs at least. So yeah, that's my list. Be sure to like the video, subscribe. Okay, subscribe. You got that? Subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.